no idea. Like, no idea what I was saying. None. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my May reading wrap up, my June TBR, and I have some book mail here for you. So excited about these reads. I was supposed to have another video for you guys, but never got around to filming my, it was my May TBR. I was supposed to film my May TBR. I haven't done it, so it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the books that I did read this month. So I did take some notes on that. Let me go to them. I wrote them down. I don't track my books on Goodreads. I think in my previous video I mentioned that I had been tracking my books on Bookly, and then this past month I didn't do it at all. So there's that. Let's go ahead and get into May. So this month I only read, I think, 3 books. So this was like a little bit of a slow month for me. Sometimes, I don't know what it is, but kind of just getting into a new month, it's always like hard for me to like ramp up with reading. And I think it's because it's slow for me just to start new books. Like, it's very hard for me to get into them in the beginning. But anyways, I read The Bodyguard by Kathrine Center. I did read that book on my Kindle. I believe when I read this book, I was trying out the Kindle Unlimited. So I was just trying it out to see how I liked it. And that's how I read this book. Getting into this, just so you know, this is a romance. This is my first read by Kathrine Center. I was initially hooked like in the very beginning. I remember I started reading this book really late at night, and I stayed up until like 4 a.m. in the morning getting into it. It was very, very good to me getting into it, and then somewhere along the way it kind of just, not necessarily fell flat, but it kind of just I don't know, slowed. Like the pace kind of got real even, and so I ended up not finishing it as quickly as I started it. But overall, really liked it. Just to give you guys a little bit of the synopsis, I think that's how you say that word. So basically this book revolves around Hannah. So she is a protection agent, or an executive protection agent, and she has been, there are other things that go on in the beginning, but she's been just appointed to be the protection for this superstar, Jack Stapleton. And it follows her journey as she protects him from a stalker that he has. And so through all of that, there's a lot other things involved, but of course there's some romance there. It was overall a very cute story. I haven't really gotten into romances too much, and so this was kind of getting out of my genre, so I really don't have too much to say. I would give this book a solid 3-star. As I'm beginning to read more books, I'm also starting to see that my ratings of how I give stars are changing like quite a bit. Overall, like I said, I think this is a 3-star read, and yeah, it was pretty cool. So started off the month with The Bodyguard, and then I got into Rock Paper Scissors. I think I actually started Rock Paper Scissors before The Bodyguard, but it never like captivated me like I thought it would. So I've heard really great things about Rock Paper Scissors. Some of the things initially prior going into reading this book, it was super fast paced, easy to read. It like entices you initially when picking up the book. So those were my thoughts going in. But just so you guys know, Rock Paper Scissors is a thriller. I'm going to see who it's by because I completely forgot. Rock Paper Scissors, oh yeah, Alice Feeney. I'm gonna give this a solid 2-star read. Y'all, this book did not do it for me at all. I really did not like the, what is it, like I didn't like the storyline. Like I really didn't like the storyline, and certain aspects to me didn't seem real. Like it could happen. Of course it's a book, of course, so take what you will with that. But I really like thriller books, and this one just did not do it for me. I really just didn't like it too much. So yeah, rock paper scissors, 2-star read. Yeah, moving on. So next one I read, Carrie Soto is Back. I actually have that book with me. The other two, like I said, I read on Kindle, but Carrie Soto is back. Here we are. You guys, a solid 5-star read. I was so happy that I ended off the month with this book because my other two reads really just were not it for me. I'm a Tahereh Jenkins Reid stan, and I absolutely just love her books. So this is about a professional tennis player. Carrie Soto, she has now retired from tennis, and she is watching a player now take her record in tennis, and so she then decides to get back in the game because she wants to hold the record again. Something about me, side note, I'm a huge tennis fan. Absolutely love the game of tennis. I've played tennis, I've watched tennis like all the time. This one going in, I was super intrigued simply because I love the game of tennis. Her books just are it. Her writing is absolutely amazing, and these books are just so easy to read, so fast-paced. I read the first half of this book in one sitting. So this kind of really got me back into my reading game after reading the two other books. Hate to say it, but it kind of just got me a little bit into a reading slump where I just really didn't want to pick up any other books, and so this really got me back into it. So guys, if you have not read Tahereh Jenkins Reid at all, I would highly recommend this book. Because I've read Malibu Rising by her. I've also read Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've also read Daisy Jones and the Six, and now Tahereh Jenkins Reid. Tahereh Jenkins Reid, and now Carrie Soto is back. So much so that I actually picked up another book in her backlist that I've actually already read this month. So if you guys want to guess which book you think it is, let me know. I'm also thinking about reading her entire backlist, honestly. Yeah, that's how much I'm obsessed with her. Yeah, so guys, I only read 3 books, like I said, this month, so that wraps up my May. But I'm super excited about June, so let's get into it. Oh no, oh my goodness, wait a second, y'all, I actually read 4 books this month, and I can't believe that I forgot about one of the books that I read, because you guys, y'all already know. I picked up Beach Read by Emily Henry. Okay, so going into this book, I was not hooked. It was like, okay, like it's cool, it's whatever. But I want to say about halfway, it did all the right things for me. This is a super popular book, as are some of the others that I've already mentioned. This is my first Emily Henry read, and I am just so glad I read it. I actually really love her writing. So this is a romance. August Everett is an acclaimed author of literary fiction. J. Ray Andrews writes best-selling romance. When she pens a happily ever after, he kills off his entire cast. They're polar opposites. In fact, the only thing they have in common is that for the next 3 months, they're living in neighboring beach houses, broke and bogged down with writer's block. Then one hazy evening, one thing leads to another, and they strike a deal designed to force them out of their creative ruts. Augustus will spend the summer writing something happy, and January will pen the next great American novel. She'll take him on field trips worth of any rom-com montage, and he'll take her to interview surviving members of Backwoods Death Cult, obviously. Everyone will finish a book and no one will fall in love. Really. This book is so good, you guys. Definitely read it. I loved it. I would give this book a 4.5 stars. Yeah, it was so good. It was a very like feel-good moment for me. So yeah, really enjoyed that. Yeah, so that was Beach Read. I can't honestly, like, I'm shocked that I've even forgot about this book because I was like obsessed when I finished reading it, and I was like, okay, yeah, I get the hype. It was worth it. So I'm actually kind of excited to pick up some more Emily Henry books. One that I do really want to read, of course, again, it's super popular, but I do want to read Happy Place by Emily Henry. I absolutely love the cover. It's pink, love it, but I really want to wait until the paperback comes out because I really don't like hardback books. I don't know what it is, but I really love paperback, so waiting on that. So now that officially concludes my May reading wrap up. But now let's get into June, guys. So excited. Here's my June TBR. Here's June. So let's get into her. So with me picking up some romances this month, I wanted to kind of continue that just a little bit. I first wanted to start with Archer's Voice. So this is Archer's Voice by Sheridan. I don't really know much about this book, and I kind of want to go into it a little blind, so I'm not going to really read the back or anything for you. But again, another popular read. All I know is that this is a romance. I believe that's right. I think it's a romance. But yeah, this one is on the list. I decided to pick it up, like I said, because I picked up some romances this past month and wanted to kind of continue that. I also have another thriller. This one is Invisible Girl by Lisa Jewell. Here you go. Now I picked up this book because I read Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell like months ago. Absolutely loved it, ate it up. It was so quick. Really liked that thriller, and I was like, oh, let me kind of check out some more by this author. Now I started this book a long time ago. I cannot even tell you when, but it just wasn't there, and I honestly haven't really given it too much of a chance, to be real with you, because I'm only at page 100. So I really want to get back into it and kind of finish it up this month, and I'll have some good thoughts on it for you at the end of the month when I do my wrap up. So here's a thriller, Invisible Girl. Next, I have Unravel Me. Now this is in the Shatter Me series. I believe this is the third book if you guys are reading the novellas. So if you don't know, Shatter Me is a I believe it's a dystopian YA series, but this is my first fantasy. This is my first fantasy that I picked up, was the Shatter Me series, and so I'm super excited to continue this. I have also started this one already, and I'm about 39 pages into this book, so I hear things kind of heats up and gets really good once I get into it, Unravel Me. So I'm super excited to continue this series and see how things go with my girl Juliet. So there's that. Next, I have the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake. So I'm super excited to read this. I believe this is considered a fantasy as well. So I'll just read you guys the back of this one. Each decade, only the 6 most uniquely talented magicians are selected to earn a place in the Alexandrian Society, the foremost secret society in the world. The chosen will secure a life of power and prestige beyond their wildest dreams, but at what cost? Each of the 6 newest recruits has their reasons for accepting the society's elusive innovation, even if it means growing closer than they could have imagined to their most dangerous enemies, or risking unforgivable betrayal from their most trusted allies. They will fight tooth and nail for the right to join the ranks of the Alexandrians, even if it means they won't all survive the year. I've never read a book by Olivia Blake, but I've heard nothing but great things about this one in particular. This month I have a lot of popular reads, so what is that about? But I do have a lot of popular reads on my TBR. So yeah, this one is very scary. Like, I don't know if you guys can see the words. You guys can't really see the words, but they are super tiny and the pages are huge, and I'm kind of like, oh, this is very daunting. It's like, I think it's like 400 pages. Yeah, it's like 400 pages. This book is very daunting. Kind of scared to get into it, so we'll see. And guys, don't hold me to this TBR, please don't. I've learned that I'm very much a mood reader, so I could very well like steer way far left from this TBR, but I really do want to kind of get into these this month, so we'll see. Next, I wanted to be sure to pick up a nice little fluffy summary read, and because the cover alone, come on now, Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch. It has ice cream. Can you guys see that? It has ice cream on it. So cute. So this is another YA novel. I've heard nothing but great things. I think this one is going to be a very easy read. It has large print. Yes, large print. It seems to be kind of short, I think. I'm not sure. Is it short? Is it short? Oh, not really. It's about 389 pages. But I've heard that this one is a quick, easy read. I wanted to throw in something that was kind of light, airy, fluffy. I don't know, not sure, don't know much about it. Kind of just going into this one blind as well. But yeah, so that is Love and Gelato. I really want to get to that this month. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm back. I had to find some space on my memory card. But lastly, I wanted to open some book mail for you guys. So excited. So I recently purchased some books on Amazon, if you can't tell. And I just wanted to open those with you. So let's do it. Let's see. I kind of forgot what I got. Oh yeah. First book I got is Allegedly. So I do want to start adding in some Black authors to my collection. I feel like I definitely just need to do more of that and add some diversity. So I've heard nothing but great things about this thriller. This is Allegedly by Tiffany D. Jackson. She is a Black girl, but yeah, super excited about it. Got this thriller. And let's see what else I got. Let's see. I know okay, guys. All right, so the next one I got, still sticking to Black authors, is I got 7 Days in June by Tia Williams. So with this one, like I said, I do want to kind of incorporate some more genres into my collection. Romance is something that I'm just getting into, and I've heard nothing but great things about this one. So I'm super excited, and of course this one is by a Black author. If you guys have read any of these books, 7 Days in June or Allegedly, definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think, if you liked it, if you didn't like it. Just let me know what your thoughts are. I'd be super excited to kind of read and just chat about those. And then I got these magnets. They're super cute. I don't know if you guys can see those colors, but they are just different colors. This pack of 3. Let me just open them. I don't know why I didn't just open them for you, but let's do it now. So yeah, so this is what I got. And there's this one. Don't really know if you can see. Oh, there you go. So there's that. Let me do the other one. There's this one. And then there's this one. Yeah, so that's all I have for you. That's all the mail that I got. Yeah, so we have a lot of book things going on. Super excited for this reading month. Like I said, I've wrapped some books already this month. I have a few that I've already kind of started and haven't yet really gotten into too much. So I'm really super excited about this month. I'm really amped up about getting back into the swing of reading, just going off of a slow month. And yeah, as usual, if you guys have any book recommendations, anything that you would like me to read, anything that you think would be super beneficial, you think that I would like, let me know. I'm so excited to discuss some of these books in the comments with you, so definitely put your thoughts down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.